Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu if you haven't been here before, and if you have, welcome back. Today I am doing a very large empties. I have a lot accumulated. It's been a while since I did my last one, so I'll just give you some mini reviews on all of them. I've got a bit of a mixture of skincare, body, hair, and I've got a bit of makeup too. I've had a few things that I have finished up. So it's just gonna be random. It's whatever I pull out of my bag. Now, this is like pretty much full. Now, this has also got my husband and daughter's products in there, which I'm not gonna talk about, but I keep everything because I recycle at Mecca. Mecca has collaborated with TerraCycle. Also now Priceline has done that. So all you have to do is take your products into Priceline or Mecca and they will recycle them for you. Now, these stores are closed, so that's why I have such an accumulation, because I'm waiting for the stores to reopen so I can recycle them. But that's essentially why there's a whole bunch of products in here. Most of them are mine, but there's also products in here I'm not going to mention, like my daughter's hair care. You don't need to see that. I mean, if you've got curly hair, it was a very good curl cream. But yeah, so I'll take those products out and I'll just talk about the products that I have used. I'll start with this cleanser. This is the Kylie Skin Cleanser, and it's called Foaming Face Wash. I've actually gone through 2 of these. I got them free at work. I really liked it. Okay, I've tried a few products from Kylie. This was probably my favorite. The cleanser is pretty good. It is deeply cleans, but it doesn't dry my skin out. So I would actually really recommend this. It's not something I would have bought myself, but I do really like it. Their moisturizer is trash. I think if you had more oilier skin, maybe, I don't know, but I tried it and it dried my skin out. It did not hydrate it, but the cleanser is very good. I also went, oh no, that's my husband. Okay, so I did a little Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I've tried these a few times and I love them. So this here would get me 1, maybe 2. I have such long, thick hair. I'm pretty sure I use this in one go. I can't remember, but this amount, I would just use it in one go because I have a lot of hair. I got a lot of hair, but I really like it, really recommend it. Here we have the Patchology Restoring Night Eye Gels. These are very nice and cooling and hydrating, and I do it with a mask, like a clay mask or a hydrating mask, and then I'll put these on as well because I do masks with my husband. It's like a little bonding experience that we do, and I like to give him the spa experience. I cleanse, exfoliate, I do the whole thing. I give him some nice essence, serums, moisturizer, and he looks $1 million. So I really like these. So this, I didn't have a full one, but I will mention it because I can review it for you. I got the leftover from what I say leftover. So certain products like this, it has the sifter, but I took it out because there was only a little bit left. And so I just went directly in. This powder I want to purchase. It is so good. So I'll let you know, I have normal to dry skin. In summer, it's more normal with a hint of oil, and in winter, it's normal with a hint of dry. So I love products like this that set your makeup but don't make your skin look cakey and dry like a lot of powders can do for me. This was exceptional, but I didn't finish a whole one. I just want to let you know that it was just a little bit left that I got to basically sample. But it's sanitary because the sifter was in there and I took it out and went directly in. So it's not like anyone touched it. But yeah, really like that. Oh, this Elemis Ultra Smart Pro Collagen Evening Eye Cream was fantastic. Oh my God, oh, I've got the tiniest bit. Oh, yes. I was gonna film this video a while ago and then I didn't get the chance to. So I had like 2 more uses of this cream left, but I was like, I'm putting this in my empties. I'm claiming this. Oh my God. So now I've got a couple more uses of this. I love this eye cream, so I'm happy about that. I'll put this to the side and then put it back in the bag. But yes, I love this. I would repurchase this. I really enjoyed it. Very hydrating. Obviously it's evening, so I wore it at nighttime. The packaging's a little bulky. I mean, what do you get? The traditional 10 mils. 10 mils of product for this big packaging is not necessary, but the product itself was beautiful. I felt really nice on my eyes. Oh, I've got quite a few makeup items in here. It's pretty good. It's It's been a long time now that I think about it. Now that I see what's in there. Here we have a setting spray. This is my Scandinavia, the makeup finishing spray. This is my favorite setting spray ever. The brand Scandinavia is fantastic, but this bridal spray, I bought this for my wedding 2 years ago, but it's finished, okay? It's finished. And it set my makeup for the day. It was fantastic, so I highly recommend this. One of my favorite foundations, I call it a foundation because it's about medium coverage, even though it's called a skin tint. The Hourglass Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint. I'm in the shade Ivory. This is a go-to for me. This is something, it doesn't do well with powder. It's a very thick formula, but it's a fantastic formula. It gives you a nice glow. It's hydrating, but it's got really good coverage. So with this, I use this on days where I want something a bit more than a tinted moisturizer. I want a bit more coverage, but I don't want a full face with powder setting it down. It just sits nicely on its own, but with coverage. It's perfection, in my opinion. It's perfection. It's expensive, but it's worth it. I have another one of these, and I have another one in the shade Shell, which is more of a winter shade for me. And I love wearing this in summer. This is my summer shade Ivory. Beautiful, love it, buy it. Oh, body oil. I finally finished this. So this is really expensive body oil from Uma, Absolute Anti-Aging Body Oil. My friend hated it, hated the smell of it, and gave it to me. So I was like, I'll take it, because I really, really wanted it. So I mentioned it and she's like, oh, I have that and I don't want it. Do you want it? I was like, yes, yes I do. And because it's so lush, I was using it sparingly. But then I was like, why? Just use it, Sam. That's what product is there for. And I've got more of a mindset like that now. Like, just use it. Just use it. So I finished it. You can see actually there's the tiniest bit. I should actually put that on my body. See? Oh, that's actually got a whole usage. Okay, I'm gonna put that to the side and it's focusing on my face. And use that. It's just like by the time, here we go. I'm gonna get it in there. So yeah, that's what happens. It doesn't go into the tip. So let me do that. And I'm gonna put that on tonight. Hair, Aqueous Prime Water Defense Pre-Wash. You put this on, what is it, 10 minutes before? 2 minutes before washing and cleansing hair. So you put this on all over your hair before you wash it. It's like a pre-poo. Love saying that. I love saying pre-poo. This is a pre-poo. Love my pre-poos. Actually don't. I don't see the point of pre-priming your hair. Did I notice difference? No, because I can't get to the hairdresser because of lockdown. My hair is in an absolute state, so nothing is fixing it right now. It's so dry. Absolutely no product is going to fix this hair. It needs a good color. So no, I didn't see much of a difference. So would I recommend it? Probably not. But I'm also biased. I think those products are kind of pointless. All right, I have 2 of these. I love these. I get these a lot free at work. So these are the Frank Body In Your Dreams Sleep Scrub and Soak. I've actually bought the full size a couple of times as well. I really, really like it. When I could have a bath. I'm pre-operation from having a cesarean, so I can't submerge my body in water right now, and I hate it. I love having a bath. It like fully relaxes me. So you scrub this all over your body and then you get in the water and it dissolves. So it's like a 2-in-1. Sometimes I don't scrub my body with it because I'm too lazy, but I love it as a soak. So nice. So I do recommend this. I go through them quite a bit. Another little sheet product that I have. I often forget to put like sheet. I haven't worn a sheet mask in a while, so, but I forget to put these things and I usually just put it straight in the bin. But I remembered this. This is the Alpha H Liquid Gold with Glycolic Acid facial pad. So it has glycolic acid. That's it. Oh, it's got licorice root extract, so it's going to be good for dark spots. No, I liked it. I have a couple of these. Have I got more? I can't remember. I think I do. They always come free with Sephora orders. Not always, but I've gotten them free a few times. And they're quite good, just as a one-off. Great to travel with as like a one-off exfoliation. But yeah, no, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Next we have this. I did not get this full size. I get a lot of free product from work. I'm not going to get into why, blah, blah, blah. But this was not full size. And I don't it was just like a generic cleanser. I don't feel like it was amazing or horrible. Just kind of in between. I wouldn't purchase it. 150 mils is a good size if you like something that's bigger. I recommend it for that, but I don't know, it just didn't really do anything for me. It was a bit forgettable. I really like this. This is the LMS Superfood Seeker Calm Hydration Juice. This was lovely. There's this tiny bit in here that I can't get. And I don't have a spatula. I'm not gonna bother. It's too hard. But this was really nice for calming and hydrating. It had a very hydrating feel without being oily. It felt water-based. I wonder if it is. I don't know. It doesn't have the ingredients on here. But it felt water-based. It didn't feel oily at all. So if you are maybe combination where you don't want an oil-based hydrator, but more of a water-based, this is really nice. And actually, because it's got Seeker, it's calming. So if you got, I mean, actually I shouldn't recommend other skin types other than my own, so I'm gonna shut up. But yes, it was very, very nice. I really, really liked that. I really enjoy this Kate Somerville Wrinkle Warrior 2-in-1 Plumping Moisturizer and Serum. So what makes it 2-in-1 is that there's hyaluronic acid in it, so that's your serum and your moisturizer. I just used it as a moisturizer. I still added my serums in, but no, I really enjoyed using this. I felt like the packaging is really heavy, but it didn't feel expensive, so it's plastic. But it's still heavy, so when I finished, I didn't think I'd finished. I thought I was heaps of product because it is quite heavy. I don't know, but the product itself was really, really good. How do I describe it? It had a silicone feel, but at the same time I liked it. I don't usually like that silicone feel. So it was that plump, I think that's what that plumping, that hyaluronic acid and silicone feel did have that plumping effect. I will give it that. It was like that. Would I repurchase? I got this free from work, so would I try this again? I get a lot of free skincare. I'm just giving you a heads up. That's why I got a lot of luxury here. I will let you know if I've paid for something. How about we do that? I paid for this. I paid for this. It was in like a set. That's it. So far, that's all I've paid for. I'll let you know though if I paid for it. I don't know if I paid for this because it's expensive, but it was good. But I'm also a bit of a tight ass, so don't ask me that question. All right, let's do some makeup. Here is an eyeliner from XX Revolution in chestnut, I believe, brown. Don't buy it, it was shit, but I finished it. And it was a tiny amount of product. I basically paid for the packaging. It's this beautiful metal packaging, tiny amount of product, like less than normal, and it was not good. It was very dry, hard to draw, but I finished it. Mascara, I have the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious Full Fan Effect. Really like this. Definitely recommend it. Would repurchase, but I'm not going to because I've got others. And I did buy this, and I did buy this, FYI. This was a powder that is very hard for me to finish powders. I had this in my project pan. This is the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder. This is for oily skin types only, but I bought this before I knew anything about skincare. And now I know that no sebum means no oil. So if you've got oily skin, it absorbs it. And I don't need that. So it wasn't a great powder, but I wanted to pan it and I finished it. So there's still the sifter in there, but I think I took the sifter out, finished it, put it back on because there's nothing in there. Is it raining? No, there's nothing in there. So if you have oily skin, I'd recommend it, but don't touch it if you have dry skin. It gets so cakey. All right, more makeup, yes. I have the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth in the shade 115 Ivory. Loved it. I hate the packaging. Why don't they give you a pump? Like, I know they're a cheap brand, but like, just give us a pump. This pore reaction's not good. This was too pink for me. This shade was, Ivory is usually more yellowy toned, it's supposed to be. This should be called Porcelain because it's very pink. A little too pink for me. I'm quite neutral. So I can lean a little pink or I can lean a little yellow. But if it's very yellow or very pink, it's not a good match. Beautiful formula, but horrible shade match. Oh, let's do more makeup, should we? Let's do more makeup. We have the Benefit Brow Conditioning Primer. I actually really enjoy this. I got this in a Benefit set, so I didn't, oh, there's a little bit left. I thought I finished it. Maybe just a little bit came up. All it is moisturizing. Gross. All it is moisturizing, so you put it on your brows before, I would put it on a little bit before you do your brows or your makeup, just to let it set in. But I really liked it. It made my brows really soft. So nutrient rich primer for fuller looking brows. I believe that. And it also helped them go in the right direction. I actually wore this when I was wearing no makeup, not even eyebrows. But I just wanted to put them in a good place because it would brush them up and keep them there a little bit and nourish them. I actually really enjoyed this. It's something that I would never buy, but having it in a set, I ended up using it and really liking it. This is I got this as a little sample from Charlotte Tilbury when I ordered from them. This is the Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer. It was alright. I wouldn't buy it in a full size, but it was nice to use. It was like a moisturizing, glowy product, but not too glowy, very subtle. And then I finished a lip gloss from the brand Live Glam Kiss Me. It's like a subscription service that I did for a couple of months years ago. But I finished this, oh, packaging, so annoying. I finished this gloss. It was just like a glittery gloss. I took the stopper out and finished it. There's a tiny bit at the bottom, but I couldn't get it. And I don't have a spatula, so I'm not gonna bother. But yeah, I wouldn't buy it again, but it was a gloss. Oh, I finished another powder. I'm really trying to finish powders because I have a lot and I don't use a lot. So this is the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder, just the white translucent one. And I hate the packaging. They've since improved the packaging. It looks like a mini version of their full size. This one comes with like the tiniest little powder puff. Not good. And then you have to open it, but then all the product sits in here. It's not good packaging, but I finished it. And I want to get the full size of the pink one because I tried a sample, like I took a little sample from work. I paid for this. I paid for this. I took a little sample from work and I loved the pink one for brightening in my T-zone because that's essentially where I wear powder, is in my T-zone. So, but I finished it and I'm very proud of myself. So that's like 3 powders, 2 full, like 2 of these were full product and then a little bit of the Hourglass. So that's pretty good for me, but this is over a few months time, so. And this took me years to finish, years. Next we have this blush. This was in my project pan. I bought this, I can't remember where, it's K-Beauty, so I don't remember where I bought it, it's old. So the brand is called Apayu. This is the Heart on the Cheek blush in the shade Booyah. And you can see it's this beautiful heart shape. And I completely finished it. I didn't dig into it. I've got too many other products to care to dig into it, but it's below flat. So that's good. And this is such a beautiful product. I would repurchase this if I didn't have too much makeup back in my makeup desk. So, but if I had not a lot of makeup, I would repurchase this in this color, other colors. It's really, really nice. It's quite dewy. Sits really nice on the skin. It doesn't disappear too much like a lot of cream blushes do. Really do recommend it. If you love K-Beauty or you just want a really nice cream blush, I would definitely recommend this. Apayu, A-P-I-E-U, I think that's how you spell it. An eye cream from Clinique. I got this, I did not pay for this. This is from the All About Eyes. I loved this. So I'm not a huge Clinique fan, but this eye cream was fantastic. I loved it. So it reduces circles and puffs, so deep puffs and circles. So that's not something that I really need, but I use this during the day or in the morning for my day eye cream, and I really enjoyed it. It was really, really hydrating. I mean, obviously I didn't notice a difference in circles or puffiness because that's not really what I need, but I got it free from work, so I used it. But I really surprisingly liked it. I thought I wouldn't because it doesn't target what I need. I look for more anti-aging and hydration. But no, it was really good. I would buy that. Here we have a moisturizer. No, that was not me, that was Vincent. Yeah, no, I didn't use that. I got lots of makeup actually. Here's just a little mini of the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is actually my favorite brow mascara. Is that what you call it? And I only had the mini. I would 100% repurchase. Well, I got this for free as like a bonus gift. But I would definitely buy the full size of this, and I think that I want to. What shade is this? Number 3. I would get shade 2 or 3 because I have 2 and 3 of the pencil, and I like 2. I do like a lighter brow. This is a light brow for me. I often go darker, but I think I would buy this in number 2 because it's drier, and I hate wet brow mascaras because it gets on my skin. And I have very fair brows to begin with. So I like that it's a drier formula because it goes on the hair and doesn't go on my skin, is what I'm trying to say. So I actually think I will purchase this one day. When, I don't know, but I think I actually will. I really, really enjoyed it. Then we have a lip gloss from Lime Crime. This is called the Carousel. Doesn't exist anymore, in the shade Snowsicle. And it was like clear with a blue glitter. I don't know how. You can kind of see a little bit at the end there that I couldn't reach. I took the stopper out and finished it. I'm good at finishing. I'm good at finishing glosses because I just wear them around the house. I have another gloss. Should I show it to you? Here is this doesn't exist. This is from the brand Model Co, which I don't even think exists anymore. This was a collaboration with Hailey Baldwin. This is so old, I don't want to admit how old it is. In a shade beige. You could not get this anywhere, but it was actually the most beautiful, I finished this too, nude gloss. I actually loved it. And it still smells fine, like it didn't go bad. It should have, because it's very old, but it still smells good even to this day. And I really, really liked it. So there's 1, 2, 3 glosses that I finished. That's pretty impressive. I'm impressed by myself. Oh my God, I've got another lip product. Holy moly, I'm on fire. This is, I mean, these are not things I used in a couple of months. These are like just over a long period of time. I just happened to finish them at the same time. This is from Max Factor. I've got everything in my hand. This is, I don't even know what this is. It's got no name, no shade name. I think I bought it at a, what do you call it? Like a discount makeup warehouse kind of situation. But this was one of my favorite everyday lip products, and I wouldn't even be able to tell you where to buy it. It smells like cherry, strawberry. Oh, it smells so good, and it's just a slight tint. Let me show you. There's still a little bit. Slight tint, but it is deep conditioning. It is so pretty. Here, if I shear it out. It is such a pretty product. I wish it was something that was easily accessible because I would 100% repurchase this, but I would have no idea. I wouldn't even know what to type. I wouldn't know how to find this. But yeah, fantastic product. I have finished a mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess, one of my favorites. The only issue is when it starts to dry, it gets really flaky and it flakes off onto my face. But other than that, it is definitely a fave. I understand the hype, and I will probably repurchase this because I still haven't found one that I like as much as that one. I got a little sample from Chanel when I bought a perfume for my husband. This is the cream Sublimage complete anti-aging skincare. Too fragranced. I would never buy it, but it felt nice. I got this as a little rewards from Sephora. This is the Sephora brand all day hydrator, just a moisturizer. Really nice. I wouldn't buy it because I get a lot of free stuff from work, but it was very nice if you want an affordable. It's in French. All day hydrator, hydrate and glow. That's what it's called, and it's really, really nice. So if you want something affordable. I got a clear brow gel from Mecca Max. This is the Brow Guru Control Gel. Still my favorite so far that I've tried of a clear brow gel. I think I will repurchase it. I've got a couple other ones that I want to use up first. There's no point in me buying this. But I'm a pencil, micro pencil and clear brow gel. That's what I love to do. And I think I will repurchase this one. I really, really like it. It just gets real gross and gunky at the end, as you can see. I finished a dry shampoo, which seems really boring to you guys, but I don't use dry shampoo much. This one has volume in it. I actually quite liked it. This is from Schwarzkopf, Fresh It Up. I like, oh, instant back comb effect. I didn't know that. There you go. I like a volumizing dry shampoo. My hair is so long it gets heavy. When I have shorter hair, I have very naturally voluminous hair and I love it. But now that I have really long hair, I need to add volume because it's just so heavy it weighs down. And I really like this. Tropical scent. I would repurchase this. I just bought yesterday actually. I bought the Bastis volume one and I want to try it because I've heard good things. And I also am finishing up the Bumble and Bumble dry shampoo that has volume texturizing in it, and I like that one too. So they're the types that I like when I do use it. It takes me a long time to finish one because I don't use it a lot. I just kind of wash my hair. It's only like if I don't have time to wash my hair, I'll use something like this. I have a perfume, very small perfume. I have a huge perfume collection, so it's actually hard for me to finish a perfume. I am a fragrance specialist at my place of work, so I get a lot of free perfume. I love to buy perfume. I just love perfume. This is from Le Labo. This is Bergamot 22. I actually got this in a Mecca Beauty Loop box. Before I worked there, I was a Beauty Loop member, obviously. And Bergamot 22, beautiful. I actually really like this. I love citrus. Yeah, I probably wouldn't buy it, but I do love a citrus. Next, I have the Tart Quench Hydrating Primer. Really liked this, Rainforest of the Sea. I wouldn't buy it, but I really enjoyed using it. Very hydrating. Hair product, I have this in my project pan because I've got little measurements here, but this is the Wave Spray. I don't like wave spray. I've already got very frizzy, wavy type of hair. I don't need this. I would use this if I had short hair because it needs more volume and texture, but it's just not something that I need in my long, frizzy, wavy hair. It just makes it more so. I used it, but I wouldn't repurchase it. Then we've got 3 more products and that's it. I've told you I had a lot. This is probably going to be a very long video and no one will probably want to watch it because it's too long, but I just had a big bulk up of products. What can I say? And we've been in lockdown, so I've been all over my body care, hair care, face care. I've been all over it, okay? We have the Go-To Face Hero. I got this free from work and I loved it. I'm really into face oils now. I'm currently using the Cosmetics 27 one. So good. But this is just as good and more affordable. I think this is like 45 Australian dollars. So this is a powerful and protective face oil and I really like it. I don't use face oil every day, but when I want a bit of extra glow in the morning, I do, or if I want a bit of extra health in my skin. But I loved it. I would purchase that, but I'm one of these people that I like to try everything once. So I actually had another one, but I gave it to my mum because she really wanted to try a face oil, and I was like, you know what, Mum, I've actually got a spare one and I'm gonna give it to you because I've got my Cosmetics 27. So she has that as well. But yeah, no, I definitely recommend it. Really nice. I think it's their best-selling product as well. I bought this, believe it or not. I bought this in a Christmas set last year with this is the Pro Collagen Marine Cream. This is is it a day cream? No, it's just a marine cream. I bought this with the Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm and I finished that a while ago. And then I had this and I really liked it. A little bit too scented for me. It's got that, you know those luxury brands like Dior and Chanel where they're heavily scented and it makes you think, what am I putting on my face? That's how I feel with this, and so for that reason I would not repurchase it. But as a product, if I took the fragrance out of it, I really enjoyed the product. Very nice. I think it would work for a lot of skin types, dry, normal combo. Maybe not oily, but I feel like it's one of those products that would work across a lot of skin types. And I really enjoyed it, but the fragrance is too much. Like this is empty and it's still strong on the fragrance. And then lastly, this is my favorite mask of all time. I got this free from work. because it dropped, but it's still closed. And this is a very expensive face mask. This is from Amoravitsa. This is the Deep Cleansing Mask. It was full, it was untouched, but someone just dropped it and then I was like, mine. It was mine. It is, I don't know how, okay, here's how I describe this. There's your regular clay masks that just dry your skin out and blah, 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 whatever, whatever. This is so different. It does not dry your skin out when you wash your face off of it. But it works like a clay mask, but it gives a tingle. It's very active. And when I tell you, it heals your skin. You wake up the next day a new person. I was going to say woman. You wake up a new person. And you can actually use this as a spot treatment as well. So if that tells you that this product, I want to say this is like over 150 Australian dollars. Like it's expensive. For 50 mils. 1.7 fluid ounces, but in my opinion it's worth it. I think I would buy this. I don't think I need to. I do want it though. It's like my favorite mask. It's so hard for me to finish a mask because I don't mask that often, but I finished this because it's so fantastic. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's my favorite mask of all time. Okay, I'm exhausted from talking because I just did my Project Pan video before this. All my makeup is from my Project Pan. If you're interested, go watch that video. I will link it up here for you. That is everything. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share with your friends. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.